Tomas Lindberg, the iconic frontman of Swedish death metal pioneers at the Gates, has passed away at the age of 52 after a courageous fight against a rare and aggressive form of cancer. His untimely death has sent shockwaves through the metal community, leaving fans and peers to grapple with the loss of a visionary artist whose voice helped define an entire genre. But here's where it gets controversial. Just days before his final surgery, Lindberg made a bold decision that could spark debate, recording the vocals for At the Gates' upcoming album in a single session, ensuring the band's legacy would endure even as his health declined. And this is the part most people miss. The story of Lindberg isn't just about music. It's about resilience, ambition, and the raw, unfiltered passion that propel the band to greatness. At the Gates, the Swedish metalers who helped ignite the Gothenburg melodic death metal scene in the early 90s confirmed Lindberg's passing on September 16th via social media. In a heartfelt statement, the band wrote, "Tomas passed away this morning after complications from his ongoing cancer treatment. Despite every effort, his life could not be saved." They continued, "Tomas, you were an inspiration to us all. A true friend, compassionate and kind. Your generosity and creative spirit will live on in our hearts forever." Lindberg's career with At the Gates was nothing short of legendary. With his guttural, searing vocals and poetic lyricism, he became the face of a genre that blended brutal intensity with haunting melody. The band's 1992 debut, The Red in the Sky Is Ours, was a sleeper hit in the underground. But it was their 1995 masterpiece, Slaughter of the Soul, that cemented their place in metal history. Rolling Stone even ranked it at number 79 on their list of the 100 greatest metal albums of all time, a testament to its enduring impact. In a 2018 interview with Revolver, Lindberg reflected on the band's lofty goals during Slaughter of the Soul. "We aimed to make an album as iconic as Exodus's Bonded by Blood or Slayer's Reign in Blood. We didn't think we'd come close, but we believed if we set that bar, we'd at least reach halfway." This relentless drive to outdo themselves and the entire death metal scene set At the Gates apart from their peers. Yet despite the album's acclaim, the band disbanded just a year later, leaving fans to wonder if the pressure of perfectionism played a role in their split. Over the next decade, Lindberg explored diverse musical avenues, from grindcore with the supergroup Lock Up to hardcore punk with Dysphere and Skit System. But the call of At the Gates was never far. In 2008, they reunited for a tour, and by 2014, they released At War with Reality, a critically acclaimed return. Though founding guitarist Anders Björler briefly left the fold, he rejoined in 2022, and the band continued to evolve, dropping To Drink from the Night Itself, 2018, and The Nightmare of Being, 2021. In 2023, Lindberg revealed his diagnosis of adenoid cystic carcinoma, a rare cancer affecting the mouth and palate. In a raw, public post on Facebook, he described the grueling surgery that removed a large portion of the roof of my mouth, followed by radiation. But by early 2025, the cancer had returned, rendering further treatment impossible. In a final act of defiance, Lindberg recorded all his vocals for At the Gates' new album the day before his surgery, stating, "I wanted to make sure we had the album." He added, "It felt good to have it done, different from the usual process, but it gave me peace of mind." The band has since confirmed they will release the album without delay, calling it a proud achievement and a return to their roots. Lindberg noted the collaboration with Björler marked their first full creative partnership in a decade, blending the energy of Slaughter of the Soul with the innovation of At War with Reality. Yet this raises a provocative question. Should the album's release be seen as a tribute to Lindberg's legacy, or does it risk overshadowing the tragedy of his passing? As the metal world mourns, one thing is clear. Tomas Lindberg's voice, both literally and metaphorically, will echo for generations. what do you think about the decision to release the album posthumously? Is it a fitting tribute, or does it risk reducing a life to a final act of artistry? Share your thoughts in the comments below.